if you Google anxiety and you Google symptoms of anxiety, none of this stuff like cardiophobia, twitches, none of that is on there. So how did you kind of, I guess, research that and know that it's common?
Um, so yeah, I went obviously down the twitching rabbit hole. And the thing is with Google, when you type in twitching, it pretty much just says, you know, ALS or some other awful neurodegenerative disease. And so when I read that, of course, I thought I had it. I was like, I 100% have it. Went to go and see neurologists and stuff, and they were like, no, it's anxiety. It's a symptom of a overstimulated nervous system. And I was like, well, why is that? Why is twitching not listed as one of the main symptoms of anxiety? Because you see dizziness and nausea and palpitations. We don't see twitching. And then I just kind of like, when I made the first video about twitching, I really didn't think that many people were going to like comment on it. And then there was like thousands of comments of people like, I twitch. And I had like so many private messages. And I was like, oh my goodness, like this is so common. And I would say even now, today, 90% of the messages I get are people twitching, worried about ALS. So it is very, very common. And actually, I've noticed that in the last kind of 6 months or so, a couple of websites have now added twitching to their list of anxiety symptoms. So Healthline being one of them, which I think is great, because then at least if somebody does, type in twitching and they see anxiety, hopefully that will like calm them down. But there's other reasons as well. There's also like benign fasciculation syndrome, there's dehydration, there's electrolyte abnormalities. It's not just ALS, but of course, as you guys know, ALS is a awfully aggressive, awful disease. And I think when people see that, they just like their mind just goes insane. And that's what happened to me.